What more can I say? Listen, what's all I gotta tell you. I'm singing out loud. It's another story. Mikey Step Back. Yeah, I sung in the beginning because what more can I say? I've been talking about boat, boat for a long time now and been saying this guy is a made up character on NBA Live when you put 9999999 and make him like 8 feet and he can run 100 miles per hour. I mean, he's not that. I'm not going to give him all that credit. But the guy is an enigma. I said 20 more pounds so he can keep his speed and he'll be special. He didn't get to 20 pounds yet, but already it is a shame to see. What the hell are you doing, Denver Nuggets, for the last time? What the hell are you doing? That's my question to Denver right now. With this kind of talent sitting on the bench not playing, I respect Mike Malone. That was that alley-oop, like, forget about it. Like, he was like, that was that alley-oop. You know what? Shit, he's 7 foot, 5 foot, forget about it. Just throw it. Anyway, what is Mike Malone doing? When you look at the line behind Jamal Murray being out, I understand Aaron Gordon is there. I understand the pieces you have with Jokic at the center position and Mike Porter Jr. But there's certainly minutes for a guy that I think can play from the 3 to the 4 to the 5. Yes, sir. I said it here. I would say even in short moments, Bo could play the 2. Okay. Do I think he's ever a real 5? Never. Never. His body will never support that. Okay. If they don't know how to utilize the kid, I can help him out. But look at the stat line on this kid, man. 16, 10, and 6. 26 points and 9 rebounds. 18.6 rebounds. I get it. It's summer league. I know what you're saying. It ain't always real. 21 points versus the Heat. I mean, bands on top of bands on top of bands on top of bands. Mr. Malone, figure it out. Either play him at the backup role for power forward, backing up Aaron Gordon, or play him at the backup role for Jokic. You better give this kid minutes. The Nuggets did right with the injury. Remember, he had the foot injury. I gave him slack for that year off. You dig? I got to give him some slack for that year off. I respect that. He's too big, too long. Anything will hurt. Right now, I'm going through an Achilles, man. It's killing me. I mean, I'm like, damn, how did Kevin Durant come back from this? But this man had the foot injury. They gave him a year. Good recon on that. Now is the time to go ahead and bring this gentleman back and let him play. Let him learn from the mistakes he certainly will make with the higher caliber of player, because we know we're going to see it. He doesn't have enough minutes to learn. Big guys take a minute to learn. Everybody knows that who plays basketball. You never get a finished product with a big guy. It never happens. It's always a learning experience. That's just what happens. But from the talent that I've seen here in the Summer League, he is forcing Malone's head. Look at it. Ooh, wait. Everything is there. Yes, I'll say it. No one wants to say it. He is a 7'6", 2.0 Kevin Durant. I said it. I know no one else really wants to say it. Oh, Lord God. What? Huh? Huh? What else I gotta say? Did you see that? Did you see that from the 3-point line? I'm becoming like Flight and all those channels. I mean, did you see that? Reaction video. Are we stupid or are we dumb? Okay? For me, it's an understanding of how to play the guy. And there's a lot of cases of wasting talent. Let me talk about something real quick before I end this up, man. Let's talk about Tracy McGrady on Toronto. I'm that old. Yes, I'm that old, okay? He was a big-time talent coming out of high school. And when I saw him coming out, I knew right away. I said, this guy's sick. Give him some minutes. People will argue he couldn't do it from the start. He needed the minutes. He needed the time. I'm going to give you the Kobe Bryant example, and I'm going to tell you something. When you got big talent, don't draft him if you're not going to play him, okay? I'm not a GM. I'm not a coach. I understand they're going to say, shut up. We need stashaways. We need development, guys. Got it. I got it. I'm being a little bit biased. I would say these super talents that could really mold the NBA into something totally different, given all the big guys 7 foot. Look at them. Oh my God. Giving the big guys something a little different. Why the hell? Why the hell do you draft a kid and decide, you know what? We're not gonna play him. Like T-Mac sitting on the bench. Kobe Bryant was an example of the Lakers, one of the top teams in the NBA at that time, or becoming the top team. I think it was Nick Van Exel and Eddie Jones and all those guys. So I think they were on a slump actually. But Kobe Bryant, okay, no, that's a lie. He was coming in a good situation. Kobe Bryant, they played him. Okay, they played him. I mean, another guy is Kevin Porter Jr. You know, this is another guy, a guy that's young, a guy that comes out under 20 years old and you don't play, and he doesn't play, and he sits, and he sits, and he sits. It's a problem. It's a problem with the NBA. There's several talents. I'm gonna go even older, guy, man. I'm gonna say something crazy. I'm gonna say some stuff crazy. I'm gonna show you how deep I watch this NBA. There's a couple guys on Boston that are just sitting. Okay, a guy like Jahai, what's his name? Carson Edwards. Okay, he's an extreme six man. His career is gone. His career is gone with that squad, man. Nathan Knight from the Atlanta Hawks. He's not playing at all. Had to go up to Minnesota. Watch what he does here. Okay, I'm not saying it has to be a superstar. It could be a great backup. RJ Hampton is going the wrong route. He was on the Nuggets. He looks like he has great six-man potential, okay? Big scoring guard, all right? Big time. Is he getting minutes? No. All across the league, it's the same story with these big talents that these teams just do not want to take the headache in the beginning. Cam Reddish was tentative, okay? But look what he did in the playoffs. He's another guy. Let him loose, man. Let them loose. Let them go. With this type of performance in the summer league, I say this to say this. Bobo better be playing next year, or you're going to start to waste away his career. He needs a learning experience. If you're not going to utilize him, trade him. There's several teams that could use Bo. And I would tell you what, there may be a suitor in play, but you have to put a lot of pieces together. And this is something crazy that no one would think of, okay? Kristaps Porzingis from the Dallas Mavericks is not going through a good situation with the Dallas Mavericks. However, I still think Kristaps is a good player too. I just think the gel between him and Luka is not there. And Kristaps doesn't have the ambidextrous ability of Mr. Bobo right now. Before he did, by the way. Look at Porzingis maybe 6 years back when he first came out. He looked sick, man. He had handle. He was a sick-looking player, man. He was dangerous. Why not a swap for Bobo, maybe a couple more pieces for Kristaps? Kristaps joins the Nuggets. He can help him off from the bench or maybe slide in the 4 and put Aaron Gordon at the 3. Weird situation. But if Nuggets are a win now and they don't have the time, go ahead and stick in a Porzingis trade 1-for-1 and give him some pieces. I'm not sure what those pieces will be for Porzingis because his trade value is low. I'm not sure what the Nuggets have at this time. But those are the type of moves that should be made for this squad. Even Brooklyn Nets, now with Brooklyn with all the guys they got, they just need a fill in to stretch the floor. There's several teams, and if he went to the Warriors, the organization I respect the most, who are already saying, Kuminga, time to go, man. We see it. We gonna let you slide. If he was go to the Warriors organization, it'd be a different story. There's certain teams, organizations that just play you, and I respect that. I love that. But at this time, I'm gonna let it go like this, man. If you don't play Bobo next year with this type of summer league performance, it's a travesty to the NBA. It's a travesty to the fans. Let's see what he can become. Let's see if he may get injured. I get it. I get that's the fear. Let's get him 18, 20 minutes a game. Let him learn from mistakes. Probably going to be 25, 30 games. You're going to say, what the hell's going on, Bo? He's a big man. But after that, after he gets the flow and the speed, see what you get here, Denver Nuggets. See what you had there with a line of MPG, Aaron Gordon, Jamal Murray, Jokic, and Bobo on the same damn team. They had Jeremy Grant. I wanted to keep Jeremy Grant, but they let him go. Okay, I thought Jeremy Grant was freaking an awesome asset for them to have, and I was scary for the line they were going to put out there with MPG, Bobo, and freaking Jeremy Grant. That was a scary defensive lineup. Okay, and more so Jeremy Grant and Bobo, but not MPG's not playing defense. Okay, that said, I'm gonna leave it off here. Step back, kids. If you haven't seen him, go watch him. You see House of Highlights here. He is busting balls in this summer league and exciting to watch. Bo. I'm out. Peace.